Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with another new video on the top 3 tips on using market movers. Now, I will say I'm going to show you 3 things that I use market movers for, 3 tips that I have not seen any other tool capable of doing. So if you see any other tool out there that's doing this, please let me know. But I don't think any other data tool out there can do what I'm going to show you in the next few moments. I'm going to give you the logic behind it. So I'm thinking about looking at buying sealed wax, ripping it for the value of the cards inside. And with the rise of base and prisms and rookies and so forth, I'm targeting the 2017 football prism. So I'm going to click in here. Now, what's cool about market movers is I'm looking for a set. I'm just searching a set. And what I'm doing by this is I don't know who's good in it. I just know the set that I'm looking at. Football, right? I'm going to pick the sport. Come on. Then I pick the year, 2017. You can do this as whatever product you want, as many as you like to, but this I think is really cool. Prism, football, and then I'm just going to get silvers. Now the reason I'm picking this for everybody out there, you're going, yeah, Ziggy, I know why. Because 2017 Prism football, all rookies are silver. So now I'm going to look at raw, PSA, and PSA 10s, okay? I'm going to run that search. Now, a few things here. I can edit this if I want to look at autos, whatever it is, but I'm just primarily looking at what are the silvers out there of value to me. Now, I already ran this search. Now, I'll run it again because I do want to show you the data. But meanwhile, over here, I ran the search. Now, a few things that are cool, that I think are cool, is that it automatically helps me identify here are the top players in recent comps, right, that fit my threshold. So I'm going to go back in here and hit all data, and then I'm going to hit search again and see if I can widen that. Now it should probably be the same, but again, I'm looking for everybody out there who's been hot in the silver prism football for 2017. You might see Tom Brady might show up on this list, right? I don't think he is, but we'll see. So while that's running, I'll come back here. This is an example. Now I'll just give you some examples. Here I can look at last sales, number of sales. This is important to me because I'm getting to see velocity, right? Volume, average last sale price, all right? Obviously Mahomes is the big boy right there. This is pretty cool. This is the PSA 9 is the second big dog, and I think the third there is basically raw. So look at, Okay, now going back over here, I'm still waiting for that query to run. A couple other things I can do. I can come down and see the cards, right? And I can scroll through this list. So I can put a visual to them, and I can zoom in on them. I can put alerts on them. If I want to see any that are for sale, I can check out the eBay ad for those. I'm going to get more details in a moment here in a second. I'm waiting for this report to finish running, and it's still running because I pulled up all data. So what I'm going to show next is looking at ratios. And what ratios are, this is the second thing I did. So first I did is I searched for a set, looking at an entire set of product. It's identified for me the top players that I should be paying attention to. Connor, Mixon, Jamal Adams. Look at that. That's a defensive player that look. He's got a pop 7, but apparently he's selling. So let's go down here and check this out. So first of all, if I look at stats, I'll see the sale price. So there's Fournette, Mahomes, Galladay, and I can see ending price and changes. So I'm looking at ending price, Cooper Kupp, Christian McCaffrey, James O'Connor, Watson. Watson is way undervalued in my opinion. I have a couple, so I'm going to say that, but I just can't believe he's only $600, considering he's probably the second best player of that draft class. Juju, Kamara, even Mitch. Mitch is not doing bad. Look at that. Jamal Adams at $99 for a PSA 10. That's a defensive player. That just blows my mind. $500 for Godwin. Myles Garrett's $95. God, I think I have Myles Garrett somewhere. So again, you're getting to see all the players in there that you might have thought, wow, is there value in this? Now this helps me decide, do I want to buy a box of this product sealed and open it and chase these players? Now, a few things I'm looking at, I don't know why this guy's showing up in here, is I want to look for, and there's all the players. I want to now go back here and look for, boop. Okay, now this is all the data over time. I don't think the names change that much, but now I'm going to do ratios, which I've set up over here. Now ratios, what this does for me now, I'm going to show this to you briefly, and everybody talks about them, but again, show me a product that's doing this, data product, right? To me, this saves me lots of time. Not only do I know that Leonard Fournette's worth money in PSA at 110, I can see what's he selling for right now raw, right? $21. So if I want to unload him raw, it's easy to do, right? Oh, it's easy to do, but there's current comps at him, and I can see when the last sales prices were. Patrick Mahomes. What if I get one and it grades a PSA 9 instead of a PSA 10? Well, that's a huge difference in value, but I'm still making $1,800 on that card. So think about that. One PSA Mahomes PSA 9 is $1,800. McCaffrey, $94 raw and $700 graded. So again, these ratios really help. Like this shocks me. Raw $200 graded. So again, look at these ratios: 3 to 3, 3 to 1, 3.2 to 1. When I go up here, Fournette is 5.2 to 1. Patrick Mahomes 5.3. So this is data that people use to make decisions. Look at Alvin Kamara. That's a huge gap too, right? What this is saying is I can get his raw card for little, and if I grade it, it's going to give me that much of a multiplier. If I get this, it's 6 times that will give me this price at a PSA 10. So that helps me determine is the investment worth it. Like for example, here, this is interesting. What is this? Silver. Oh, okay. This is good. A raw Watson versus a PSA 9. Now, again, that shocks me that a PSA 9 Watson's $212. But what it's saying here is, look, there's really no multiplier. So if you get a raw and it comes back a PSA 9, well, you're pretty much your push. So you want to look for big multipliers. Look at this Godwin right here. This is incredible multiplier. He's selling raw for $29, guys. Alert, 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 alert. And if he grades a PSA 10, okay, he's selling for $500. Now, look at this too. Important information. Now, a lot of tools give you this, but here's pop count, PSA pop counts, by the way, on these players, only 21. And I will say that a lot of tools give you pop counts. So I know it's a tip, but I'm showing you things that only market movers can do for you, right? So first, I can search the set. Second, I can look at those multipliers really quickly from PSA to raw, from PSA 9 to PSA 10. That's cool. And the third thing that's really cool about market movers, now, I guess some other tools can do this, but I don't know the integrated, is I can search the wax. And what I've done here is 2017 Prism Football. I did put in the search hobby box. You put this box in there, you're going to get a lot of stuff. There's the target box, there's the blaster box, there's hanger box. But this shows me 3,000 in climbing, about 3,500. Now, only a few sales recently. Best offers accepted at 3,500, right? This one's not in the data. I can jump into it. It looks like it's a sealed box. But my point here is that I can see what's going on out there. I can also look to see if there's any available. I don't think there's any for sale in the links right now. But again, if I see some, I know what the market is. Now, in my mind, is $3,000 a good deal? Well, what I tell you is you got to promise you're going to open the box. You're going to grade every card you get out of it, right? And if you did that, and let's say you got a PSA 9 Mahomes, that's $1,800. Right, you need $1,200 more. Can you get to $1,200 on some other rookies? I think you can. What was the rookie count in that product? Roughly, if I recall, watching breaks, about 3 rookies per pack. So you're looking at about 36 rookies, and those rookies can be rookie card base. They could be Prism. They could be inserts. There were some inserts in that year as well. But remember, every rookie you get is going to be a Prism, so you don't have to worry about any base. There's no base in that. So you tell me. Is that a good investment? Is that a good risk? Investment is probably not the right word. Well, maybe it is a good investment. But the upside here, downside is you're just getting base, or Prism cards. Upside is you hit a numbered card or a short print refractor or something like that in a hobby box, and bam, you could really do well. So this is what I look at when I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to buy wax. So I'm sharing this video with you to, again, highlight those 3 tips on market movers. I'm probably going to make a mistake because I did not buy the 2017 hobby box. I'll just disclose that right now at the recording of this. I have not bought one. I've decided to pass on it because I do think it's a little inflated. And that's maybe why I'm using this video to give this an example. But you make your own decision on when you or not. And part of the decision I'm saying that, guys, that I'm not moving with 2017 is that some of these players are on the decline. Mahomes' prices are down off those $9,000 prices. I think Watson's prices are still way too low. So I think the sealed wax prices are too high compared to what the current comps are coming out. If Watson was over 1,000, 2,000, if McCaffrey was playing, if there's a lot of ifs that I think could make that value go up. So I'm going to watch that box. If it dips, if it was under 3,000, I might consider it. But that's just my quick video for you. Again, I want to show you a few tips on market movers that I think are unique. Again, please comment. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, Ziggy, no, Frank can do this, but the ability to search a set, super cool, and I can edit that, what I want to see, what refractors I want to see. Second piece is my ability to do these ratios very quickly on the fly. And again, ratios are going to be determined by what criteria you set here on grades, right? So if you only search in raw, you're not going to get any ratios. So you got to put at least 2 factors in there, okay? And then third thing is and really not a secret, but the ability to search that wax. Now I will say another, I guess you could add for a third one that I really like, is that you can set alerts on these cards. So sometimes when I am doing searches, let's say I decide I'm going to go after a raw card, I can set an alert on that raw card. Let's say, look, this Patrick Mahomes, I can go in here and set an alert. So if the Patrick Mahomes hits the threshold above or below X dollars on eBay, bam, I get an alert and I can go maybe make a move on it. So that's another cool thing. When you're prospecting sets, Market Movers is just, again, phenomenal tool. I'm not an affiliate of Market Movers, just a huge fan. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. Comments are appreciated. Feedback, even negative feedback. Ziggy, it sucks, and this is why. I want to hear that because, again, I try to be open and honest with the products and tools I use because I want people to share information and learn and be educated and, use open model systems. So anyway, I babble. Have a great day.